Breaking news, the undisputed champion Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis went back and forth on Twitter, where it all started by Devin Haney responding to Pitbull Cruz, who stated, "The goal is to face Tank Davis once again and bring a world title to Mexico City." Devin Haney said, quote, "What the F he talking about? Question mark. End of the quote. Clearly, Pitbull Cruz is not talking about a world title, but an interim title, since we all know Devin Haney is the undisputed champion in the lightweight division, while Tank is the interim WBA champion, aka Devin Haney mandatory. Furthermore, that's when Gervonta Davis responded to Devin Haney in a post and delete tweet, where he stated, quote, "He knows who is who. I mean, you do too. Wink emoji." End of the quote. One thing for sure and two things for certain. We all know Devin Haney is the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He's the youngest undisputed champion in the Four Belts era and the youngest, most famous star in the sport of boxing, while Tank is one of the biggest stars in all of boxing. However, being one of the biggest stars in boxing doesn't make you a champion if you are not. That's when Ellie Setback chose to stick his nose in, where he said Gervonta is the king of 135 division. End of the quote. Now, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but opinions don't matter when facts enter the room. And the facts are, Devin Haney is the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, which that makes Devin Haney the king of the lightweight division. And that's a fact. That's not up for debate. For a person to be a king, he needs a throne to rule over and defend. He also needs a crown to be crowned the king of the kingdom. Well, Devin Haney has both, while Tank has none. Devin Haney kingdom is the lightweight division, and his crown is the belts, which he has all, while Tank has none. Therefore, if Gervonta Davis wants to be the king, being the richest in the city is not going to make Gervonta Davis the king. Gervonta Davis has to dethrone the current king, Devin Haney, in order to become the king, because money can't buy that position. Money and power can get Tank that position. So he has to fight Devin Haney to get there. We all know Tank is a bad son of a gun. He only needs one bullet, one shot to get whoever out of there. On the other hand, Devin Haney is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Number 6 on the pound-for-pound list. At 23 years old, he's the closest thing to Floyd in the orthodox stance. He's the Matrix. He dodges bullets. So if anyone can beat Tank, Devin Haney is the one. That's why Devin Haney is the king of the lightweight division, because he have the hardware to prove it. And he earned it the hard way. He punked Lomachenko, took his lunch money, aka Lomachenko WBC belt. Then he punked Teofimo Lopez, turned him into a duck. And on the road to undisputed, he went on to beat Linares, Jojo Diaz, and George Kambosos back-to-back, where he became undisputed in Australia, in foreign soil. This is documented history that's already stamped that no one could take from Devin Haney, not Ellie Setback or anybody else. But we all know when it comes to Ellie Setback, that's the same guy who said that Canelo Alvarez is boxing pound for pound number 1. Immediately after the Bivol loss, where Canelo lost every single minute of every single round to Bivol. Even then, Ellie Setback believes that Canelo is still the best fighter in the world. Maybe Ellie left out that he believes Canelo is the best fighter at losing, because clearly he can't be the best fighter at winning, especially when you factor in the fashion Canelo lost to Bivol. So yeah, that's Ellie Setback for you guys. Even Canelo own trainers said that Canelo is not the best fighter pound for pound. And when the reporter asked Canelo trainer why, Canelo trainer Reynoso, he said, because he just lost to Bivol. Duh. This is what Canelo Alvarez's own trainer said. On the other hand, you have Ellie Setback, who is so biased. he allows his emotion to block his vision from seeing the truth that is as clear as day. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below, subscribe below, and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace, and I'm on to the next one.
Devin Haney said, quote, "If you don't care to go and make the big fights happen, what's the point of even leaving your current situation? Might as well stay there and be loyal to Floyd." What do you think about that?
He's an email champ. He's an email champ. He's fighting because somebody mailed him the belt. Did that ever happen in boxing before? And he's talking crazy. And he still got to, like, come on. So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not out my contract. Let's make the fight happen, since you was wanting to talk crazy. Let's do that. I want to fight you if you win. Devin Haney.
A few moments later.
The 8th fighter in the 4-belt era to become the undisputed champion of the world. How does that sound?
Alhamdulillah, all praise due to Allah. Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
You're now the champion at 135 pounds. The champion. There's only one. And it's
Undisputed, man. You got to say undisputed. I need to hear undisputed.
You're the undisputed.
Undisputed.
And that's the right word for you, because there is no dispute. No one can dispute this.
I'm not the champion. I am the undisputed champion.
Absolutely. I don't care who has belts and who doesn't. And who has these are
nobody has belts.
Right.
Nobody has
belts.
belts.
Tank has a regular belt, right? Right. That's
throw it in the trash can.
This is what I'm saying.
Throw it in the trash can.
This is see.
Tank Davis tweet before the fight, going into the fight, "If you win, why don't we get together?" How do you feel about that?
Well, we haven't heard much about that after the fight, so we don't know if he changed his mind or what.